If you ask an average person, why are there so many undocumented immigrants in the US? The typical story that you will hear is that the people are looking for better life. They want more. They want better economic opportunities for for themselves and their families. And a government is not good enough to stop them. There are currently more than 11 million undocumented immigrants that live among us, and approximately 6 million of these people were born in Mexico. A 2009 Pew Global survey found that 57% of Mexicans believe they would have a better life in the United States. As mentioned in the text, the border crossing has led to expansion of wide range of criminal activities like human trafficking, drug smuggling, gun smuggling, etc. The decision to cross the border is about more than simple economics. However, Dr. Emily Rio points out that there are a variety of social factors that influence the decision to cross the border. According to Rio's findings, many of the individuals who intended to cross the border were law-abiding citizens of society. She points out that too many would-be migrants as well as US citizens, there is a lack of moral credibility to a law perceived as preventing individuals from working to support their families. This may be the core of the matter altogether, and one that hints at the underlying issues of power and control as a divisive element. The funny thing is that families caught illegally crossing the border into the United States recently are telling government agencies they did so in part because they thought they would be allowed to stay. According to data from Custom Borders and Protections, which recently interviewed illegal border crossers, families consistently believed they were eligible for some sort of legal permissos or passes to enter and stay in United States and receive some kind of benefits. Of course, such beliefs led to lower the deportation of number. The Associated Press, which acquired internal data from Customs and Border Protections, found the agency conducted these interviews to understand what might be driving a puzzling surge in the number of border crossing that started over the summer. According to the Associated Press, the number of unacclaimed children and families crossing the borders fell in 2015 from the spike in 2014, but there has been an increase over the past several months. This recent uptick has confused Department of Homeland Security officials who thought their campaign to warn illegal immigrants of danger of the journey to the US would be enough. The Homeland Security officials in the Obama and George W. Bush administrations have doubled the number of border patrol sites and spent billions of dollars on drones, sensors, and other technology at the border. Richard Gil Kalikowski, Commissioner of U.S. Customs and Border Protection, said that our borders are more secure than in past time. During my research, I found out a real life story of a girl named Monica Camacho Perez. She came to United States in 2002 from Mexico as a child, crossing into Arizona with her mother in the same spot where her father made the trip before them. She said that nobody stopped us, and she is 20 years old now. 3 years ago, her uncle tried to cross the border. He was stopped 3 times by the US patrol and was jailed for 50 days. He said that he doesn't want to try anymore. The issue of border security has shaken Washington immigration debate in recent years and is emerging as a flashpoint in the 2016 presidential campaign. The congressional Republicans have insisted on border security before they consider legalizing any undocumented immigrant. President Obama says the border has never been more secure and have influenced a series of legislative steps to legalize millions of undocumented immigrants, streamline the visa system, and further fortify the border. For me, I think when it comes down to making a choice to cross or not, many of these brave people who decide to cross border consider it to be an arbitrary line in the sand, which should not prevent them from being able to provide better life for themselves and their families. These people come to feed their children, feed their families, which is not a crime. Thank you.